for some reason I always like Curb Your Enthusiasm. I thought it would be great to just be like a fan of Larry, which I actually am in real life, but just think everything he does is hilarious and just like encourage him in all the wrong ways.
You have the experience to be a tech on the Larry Sanders Show. It would be, you could just be a guy pulling the curtain off to the side. That's true. I could do that.
Yeah, it could work.
But kind of like that episode where John Hamm is like shadowing Larry to play a Larry David type character. And he just like, it just makes everything worse. I just love that idea of just being like the worst influence on Larry.
When I first read the prompt or whatever, I was like, I thought I wouldn't want to be in a show I like because I wouldn't want to ruin it. So like immediately I'm like, oh, Breaking Bad. But like, why would I want to, like, I wouldn't do that to the fans. I wouldn't want this random guy to show up like, Cooper, what is this guy doing here? So I was like, okay, I don't want to pick any of my favorite shows. So I scrapped off all of those ones. And then I started thinking about it from like what would be the best use of like an audience for me. And so I thought of something like either 2.5 Men or Grey's Anatomy, where there's just there's such massive shows that I don't care about. And I could just essentially promote myself. Like I would just be like, oh, like millions of people around the world would see Cooper Bibaud, the actor. And then they might be like, what, who is this guy in the show? And then they would look me up and it might help my career in some way if I got on those shows. And then I thought if I was forced though, so I'm glad because I didn't know that kind of angle you were going to throw there, but I'm glad I thought of this one, which is if I was forced to choose a show that I actually do like, I think I could have pulled off being in like Seinfeld, similar to the Curb thing. But if I was just playing myself as like, I don't know, a writer or something like that, I think I could fit into the show somewhat, you know, because I could just say I'm an actor and people could make fun of me or whatever in the show. Yeah. I think it could smoothly work. And then finally, the last weird one would be an episode of Mr. Bean because there's no talking at all. So it would just be like, I would just, no one would even realize it's different. I would just be in the shot and Mr. Bean would probably be doing something weird to me. And,
I think that's the right answer, honestly.
That would be great. Pretty much in Mr. Bean, you're pretty much only the person who's like reacting to Mr. Bean doing weird things.
A prop, essentially.
Just like, yeah, exactly. Just the straight man in every scene.
Yeah. That's a good range of shows. I can see that. Yeah, I think absolutely.
Yeah, I wouldn't. It would be. Yeah, it would just be really weird to. Because a lot of my friends and I always talk about this in real life where we always worry somewhat that one of us will get in, like we'll book a role on a show we actually watch, like Last of Us or something, and it'll just take us out of the experience completely. And we're always worried like, I don't want to see Matt Graham on Last of Us or something like that. But yeah.
I did book a part on Last of Us.
Yeah.
You did see me in Last of Us.
And now you big time
the whole show.
Yeah.
I totally ruined the show. I did for me, for sure.